So guys, I'm going to EST 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 Pizza, and I was there a few months ago and I had like the cheeseburger pizza, and I didn't like that because there was just a bunch of cold ketchup on it. So there's a couple of things that I want to get on the menu today, and I'm really excited for it. Again, one thing I like about the menu is that they have a lot of different stuff. This is not like, modern, which just has like pizza and some appetizers, or some restaurants that just serve pizza and nothing else on the menu. So I'm looking forward to it. And then also too, when I look at this restaurant, the floor is clean. I like the old wood in it. It has a very vintage feel. And I'm really excited to try this out. And I also like that there's big glass windows, so it doesn't look like a deep, dark dungeon like modern pizzas does. So yeah, the mozzarella sticks look really good. And just to give it a little pinch, just to show you that, it's not something that they froze and unfroze. And over here is the Italian sub, and that looks really freaking delicious. I like the vegetables on it. I love seeing the salami on it, and there's some turkey in the salami. They did a really good job with the meats. I see some pickles on it. Oh, that looks really freaking good. My healthy meal for today. And here's the slice of Oreo cake. So, instead of looking at that as dessert, I'm looking at all this as like a triple appetizer before the small meatball pizza. And I really love the options that I see in front of me. They're really good. I'm happy that it's really stringy because it just shows that it's made with good cheese and with good quality. There's only like 5 mozzarella sticks. Usually I see between 6 or 8. The sauce is good. It's decent. It's not something like, that's kind of gourmet or whatever. They can easily put some herbs and spices in the sauce to make it pop a little bit more. It doesn't look like what I got at Pizza Heaven, because usually at Pizza Heaven, like, they freeze and unfreeze stuff. These mozzarella sticks I do like. I also like how they're like a square shape. Like I said, I'm a very unconventional person, so even though this is kind of a dessert item, I wanted to see how it tastes right now. This is done very well. What I like about it is that the icing and the whipped sugar and all that stuff, it's very feathery. You can kind of put your fork into it, and it's not like very thick or whatever. So there's no sense of it being frozen and unfrozen. So the quality's definitely there. Definitely the best Oreo cake I've had at any type of pizza restaurant. And I also like the thick Oreo cookie bottom. It's delicious. It definitely feels thick, and I'm okay with that because, you want your desserts to feel heavy. Most of the time when you eat like an Oreo cake, it's like super chocolatey, and I don't feel that. It feels more like an Oreo cream taste, and that's what I expect. So, I'm really happy with this. So here's their meatball pizza, and I really have to say that it looks really delicious. I also like that it's sliced meatball because, it's definitely unique, and a lot of professional restaurants do it like that versus like the meatball type. And I also like the cheese on it, so it just looks really appealing to me. So I'm going to try this out soon, and I will also make sure that I get to my grinder as well. So, I've got 2 exciting things in front of me. I'm starting to feel a little bit of the itis, but I will work hard to finish everything. This is some really awesome stuff. They really care about the quality here. So, because this has been sitting around for a while, I just want to tell you guys how this grinder is. Take the chair out of the way. So I'll tell you guys how this grinder is. they could have just added a little bit more sauce, a little bit more mayonnaise to it, just to make it feel a little bit more digestible. There's definitely a lot of thick stuff on here. And they also did a good job. You know, there's just enough. There isn't too much on here. Not too little, not too much. And also, this feels very healthy, so I'm happy to have that. Because, you know, there's some people who want a bit of a health food option. Definitely, you know, you have your salami, you have your turkey, you have your vegetables, and you have your cheese. So, you know, it's a nice light meal. I really love the flavors of everything in this. As a sandwich, very uniform. Everything comes together very well. Definitely the best sandwich I've ever had at a pizza restaurant. So I'm happy with this. Transcended. I like how it feels very light. It's not really a heavy pizza like you would find at, what's that place? Ernie's Pizza. The meat is alright. I do taste a meat flavor, but there's a lot more cheese than meat on this. They could probably just add a little bit more. Or again, like play with more spices just so the meatball stands out a little bit more. Because the meatball, I don't taste it that much. Unfortunately. I taste more dough and I taste more sauce and I taste more cheese. This almost feels more like, this almost tastes more like plain pizza. Maybe if they even had it as the circular ball-shaped meatball, it would stand out a little bit more. So I had a great experience here. So I think for the pizza, I would say it's like a C+. There's a lot more that they can do to make this better. I think it's very basic. Surprise me. Put some more spices, you know, do something with the meatball, even if you say spicy meatball. Just do something different with it. The next thing that I would say is that, like, the mozzarella stick's the same thing. I think it's a B+. I think they have a lot of great stuff going. They can just work hard to take it to the next level. The next thing that I would say is that, you know, the cake is like an A+. Because most of the time I see restaurants get very lazy with the cakes. It's whipped. It's at a good temperature. You feel Oreo throughout all the bites. And it's not super chocolatey or whatever. The next thing that I would say is that the sub is good. I really like it a lot. I could have used a little bit more mayonnaise, but in my book it's like an A+. Overall, they have a lot of good stuff. I really enjoyed myself here. I think that they do pizza very decent. I also like that it's soft. It's a soft bite, so it's not like, you know, I'm breaking my teeth or whatever. So I'm happy with this, you know. So I'm happy with the food that I'm getting today. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. But, you know, EST EST Pizza, I'm happy I gave it another chance.